Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're making a ginger molasses chocolate cookie kind of thing. There's a couple other spices in it. I think they're going to be really good. Something that I'm going to take in the airplane because you always need a snack when you're flying somewhere cool. Check out our airplane channel. I don't know where I'm flying this week, but I'm sure it's interesting. So like any standard cookie, we've got butter going on in the stand mixer, and to that I'm going to put in some white sugar and some brown sugar, and we'll cream that all together. While that's creaming together, we'll move on to the dry ingredients. We have flour, cocoa powder, salt, baking powder, no, soda, baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, ginger, cloves, and cinnamon. And we'll give that a bit of a stir. People always hear the mistake, but they never hear the correction. Baking soda. Okay, we have 1 egg. Crack that in, and we'll get that all mixed together. So I'm going to use fancy molasses today. Use any molasses that you like. If you like the flavor of blackstrap, I really like the flavor of blackstrap, but I don't use it very often because it can be overpowering. It can be overpowering. And if you're in one of those countries that doesn't have molasses, black treacle, use black treacle. You'll come to the same end. So I'm going to very carefully measure in the molasses. Oh my. Okay, very carefully measure in the molasses. There we go. So I need about 1/3 of a cup. Can you see it? There we go. I know. Grease a measuring cup and it slides right out. It's very easy. It's also just as easy for me to just pour it in, free pour. 1/3 of a cup. Pretty easy to tell what 1/3 of a cup is. That's coming out slower than molasses in February. Okay, I'm gonna say that's enough. So, we'll keep mixing that together. Now we'll spoon in the dry ingredients just until they're incorporated. A little bit at a time. Don't overwhelm the mixer. Okay, this came together really nicely. Last ingredient, some chocolate chips, because why not? Mix those in. There we go. Okay, so I've got a baking tray with some parchment paper on it. And the parchment paper is mostly because I'm baking 5 different cookie recipes today in the studio to be put out over the course of the rest of 2026. I'm going to be really busy this summer flying around for the airplane channel. Fundraising for Hope Air. There'll be a link down below for Hope Air if you're interested in the work that we do there. And also just making content for the airplane channel. My plan, which is probably already playing out by the time you see this video, because this video could come out in, August or September. My plan is to fly around Canada and tell Canadian stories about aviation, but also about food. And so we'll be going cool places to eat cool food and cook with people over on the Glen's Hangar channel. That's my plan. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, so I've got a scoop and I'm scooping it into some regular granulated sugar first and then into some powdered sugar. I like the contrast between the 2 sugars, but you could do one or the other. You don't have to do both if you don't want to. Okay, last one for this tray. The oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and these will bake for 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. Sort of a standard cookie. Hey, Jules.
Hey, Glenn.
So,
Hey, friends. Ooh, another crinkle cookie.
this played out on YouTube over months. So let's go back and review what we're doing here on Cookie Day. This is a chocolate chip cookie made with sour cream. Quite good. This is a deep Mexican chocolate cookie with chipotle pepper. Deep, deep, rich,
Nice bite.
dark flavor. This is a straight up chocolate crinkle cookie, ready for everything. This is a chocolate crinkle cookie, but it has molasses and ginger
Ooh.
and a little bit of clove in it. So it's a more of a spiced, not spicy, but more of a spiced.
But we've talked about adding ginger to that one, and then yeah. So okay, I'm in.
They did spread a little bit more than I thought they would, but lesson learned for next time. Let's try this one. Since, oh, it's chewy. Well, that's the molasses. So it's everything you want in a molasses cookie with a hit of ginger and that chocolate. That's a really good combination. And, you know, chocolate chips in there just because.
I think you could really make a great house out of these. It's nice and chewy.
That's a great cookie. I mean, I love all of my cookies the same. That's a great cookie.
I like that one. I'm pleased with the amount of cloves you have, because sometimes with the cloves you can
go way over the top. No, the cloves, if I didn't tell you that there was cloves in here, you probably wouldn't know.
No.
But the cloves are sort of backing up everybody else and making it better.
A great drummer.
Yeah.
Make it all,
Yeah.
pull it all together.
For the defense of the whole process. Okay, I would give these a go. And if you missed the other cookies, go back and look for them. We've got one more cookie coming out of the oven today that'll come out probably a month from now. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.